I'm Derek from Oceanworx, and this is the AIRIER 5.3. We're going to have a good look through this boat today. So come for the journey, there's a lot to see, and you're going to be extremely impressed with how this boat's put together and how well it performs. Let's jump up the front of the boat and have a look at what we've got up here. Now, for most people, this is where all the action is, and we've got a really generous casting deck area up here. We've got tow holds on the side. One of the cool features, we've integrated storage. Now, a lot of people swear by this storage. It is an option, but basically every single boat we build gets this, what we call the bow shelving, put into the boat. So it's a cool feature. Right up the front here, if you look at all the gun guys, they're gonna have no problem standing most of their time up on this anchor well lead area up here. Now, I'm not as young as some, but I'll try and walk around here. Once again, stability, no problems at all. People are gonna have plenty of time walking these side decks. As you see, the young guns literally walking the entire side all the way down. The same thing at the back here. You'll see people that spend a lot of time standing on these back corners because they're quite generous. We run this U-tread system here. You can upgrade it to U-deck. So far, basically everyone has run the U-tread on here. One thing it does do is cut down the heat because a lot of people like the darker interior colors as well. Let's go back up the front deck. The front deck up here has storage, plenty of storage up the front. Now, it's not just storage, it's actually dry storage. The front casting deck has a channel system built in, or a gutter system built in, and the outlets are just here. So if you're taking water on board, but whatever you've got stored up the front is going to stay perfectly dry. Now, the kill tank, it's also going to stay dry, funnily enough, not that it needs to, but it's also extremely generous. It's an option to have the keeper tank plumbed, or the kill tank plumbed up if you're into keeping fish and only keeping what you need at the end of the day. But it's super big, and you'll have no problems jamming a stack of fish in that tank there. If we take a look at the Helm here, this is designed to be all about the driver experience, the position of the steering wheel, the way everything's laid out. We've got plenty of storage, including trays, top and bottom, cup holders, which can double up as, once again, either storage or throw your beverage in there as you need to. Phone holders, stereo system. There's also got the glove box on here. This is a feature which we recently designed. This is a dry storage glove box. It's custom built, and a great place to store keys, phones, wallets, the stuff you don't generally need to access that much while you're out on the boat. If there's something on here that you can't fit, we'll be able to figure it out. So let us know, and we'll always work with you, especially with the high tensile models. I'm going to take a seat for this one because we're going to talk about the back of the boat, and there's a fair bit going on here. So to start things off, the AIRIER model, which is the side console available in the 4.8, the 5.3, and soon to be released 5.7, comes with the rear casting deck standard. It is an upgrade to go to what this is known as the enclosed transom. The enclosed transom is going to give you both bait tanks, one on this side, one on that side, 40 litres each. They can both be plumbed up. It's also going to give you the ability to be able to run this workstation, and you can see with this is a really cool setup. Now, this workstation's also been upgraded with this tackle box storage area, which is stored in underneath. So if you're looking to have the complete package, that's available in this model here. This also gives you the option to be able to run 2 quarter seats. Now, the quarter seats run a system where the seat base literally just clicks into place, so it's super easy to be able to pull it out if you're going to have extra passengers on board. But when it's swung away, it's not in your way, and it's just a really neat way of utilising the space in these corners. The quarter seats are an option. They're not a standard feature in the boat. So once again, have a chat to us about that if that's a feature you'd like to have on board. If we talk about the engine on the back of the 5.3 hull, the standard engine's the 90 horsepower. Now, that's going to give you a comfortable hole shot, a comfortable top end speed. It's certainly not going to write any records, but it is a nice overall package. For us, the 115 Pro XS is a real sweet spot. You've got the extra torque, you've got the extra hole shot, top end speed. It's fantastic for overall handling, and the engine's just well weighted for the horsepower that it delivers. You can actually go up to the 135, that increases your transom weight, but it does give you a significant boost in torque and obviously top end speed as well. So we'll leave that conversation up to you and to have a think about where you want to be sitting on engines, but the 115 Pro XS seems to be the favourite for most punters. You can make that decision on your own. We get a lot of conversations around flooring. Our boats are standard with a checker plate floor system. Now, checker plate, some people love it, some people hate it. The option is you can upgrade into a carpeted floor, which no one has done so far, but the most popular way is to go the U-deck flooring. Now, we have our own custom floor pattern, which you can see here. This thing absolutely pops with the beautiful blue and grey. Normally we run with the grey over the camel, and that's the design you'll see most common. But the flooring from UDEC gives you a really soft underfoot experience. It's grippy and really easy to clean out at the end of a bloody day because you've all caught so many big fish. Let's just talk about colour schemes, because that's another popular talking point when it comes to Oceanworx. We can give you pretty much any colour you want in a high tensile package. This particular boat's been done with a Ford GT. I think it's a 1971 Ford GT blue. It rips in colour, it pops on the water. It's a fantastic colour choice, and then married up with the black. So if you've got a preferred colour, even a vehicle that you like the colour of, talk to us. We're going to be able to match that colour for you and get it on your brand new Oceanworx. Let's have a conversation around trailers and the towing weight of this boat. Now, it's a 1450 kilo package effectively on a standard trailer. The differences can be impacted on the type of battery you're going to run with your electric motor and the weight of the electric motor itself, because some of the self-deploy units are bloody heavy now. When we build the boat for you, we're going to be able to have a look and get a pretty good idea of where the boat's going to be sitting to get that package right for you, for your car, for the tow weight for your car. Trailers themselves, we run with the Dumbia and McKay trailers typically, but we can source just about anything. But so far, everything has gone out with the Dumbia and the McKay, even the McKay KRX, which is an off-road trailer. We'll go through all the options with you and marry up a trailer package that's going to suit exactly what you're looking for. The key ingredient to an Oceanworx High Tensile is the hull. Now, there's so much to talk about, probably way too much to talk about in this video, but I'm going to summarise some of the key features. This is running a 5mm bottom sheet, 4mm side sheet, so it's a very, very strong sheet thickness for a hull of this size. It's also running a 160 litre fuel tank. Now, that's an enormous range for people, especially up north. You're going to be getting in excess of 400 kilometres out of a tank, depending on how hard you're going to be driving the boat. So that's just those key bits of data on their own is obviously staggering for a 5.3 metre hull. One of the cool things about buying a high tensile is you can ask Samson to do some clever things. Now, this is one of his latest clever things. This is a custom seat base. It just slides neatly into the front here, and then we just grab a seat. Whoops. And for those that like a bit of lazy fishing, put your custom Oceanworx relaxation seat up the front, and that's a pretty nice afternoon flicking lures sitting just like that. The funny thing about aluminium boat builders is they'll often talk about their boat being just as good as glass, and what they're saying is that glass is the benchmark, and I'm going to give you an alternative because Oceanworx is the new benchmark. The Oceanworx hull, the reason why it performs so exceptionally well and why it performs similar to like a 6 metre glass boat is our waterline length is like that. We get our hull into the water very quickly. That does two things. It gives you a very long waterline length for the overall length of the hull, and it gives you that super sharp cut angle in the front of the boat. Now, what that's going to deliver is exceptionally soft riding hull through chop. We get the boat up on the crest, we get as many crests of the chop under the hull as possible, and when you come and take this boat for a drive, and if you're comparing it to a glass boat, you're going to come away going, damn, that Oceanworx 5.3 does ride just like a glass boat. So let's just wrap up this 5.3 area video by summarising. And the key thing I'm going to say up front, there's more I could share to you about the quality of this boat, the performance of this boat, but they're the things we're going to talk about face to face when we get to meet. This boat is phenomenal. It's got exceptional on-water handling characteristics, and most importantly, I guarantee it's going to put a smile on your face ear to ear because this boat is absolutely thrilling to drive.